Merry Christmas, everyone. 25th of March, the third month of my 12 months of Christmas. Let's see what March has to bring. For those of you who haven't seen it before, I made this little album. And let's get it over here so you can see. So March is the third month. Let's see what we're doing today. Let's close this up, get it out of the way. It's a little bit big. I just love this thing. I just love it. It is so fun. And you can also use it for the 12 days of Christmas and do some fun activities using that with your kids and so on. So today is silver bells or balls. Ooh. Okay. Silver bells. I don't have any bells, but when I first started crafting, I don't know whether it was last year, the year before that, I had bought this 16-piece mirrored balls. And I didn't know what to do with them. And they were in my stash forever. And I thought, well, I don't have any bells that I can... I mean, I thought about it, but I didn't want to go down into our locker room in the basement and rummage through all my Christmas boxes to find my styrofoam bells, because I thought they would be really cool to put glitter on them and decorate them. But anyway, since I don't have them up here, we're going with these mirrored balls. And I didn't know what to do with them. I had no idea. So I hummed and I hawed and I thought about it, and I came up with a couple of ideas. One of the ideas was to create little ornaments. If you happen to have a miniature tree, you could decorate the whole thing with those little balls. I hope you could see that. Yes. Okay. The other thing, I was searching and trying to figure it out. I got some ribbon. I got some rope out. I got this. It's an elastic, silver elastic. I got some white ribbon out. I even picked up this silver beading wire that I had in my stash. And that is how I created this little ornament, miniature ornament. And what I did, because I didn't, I could have used ribbon. I could have used this. I just thought it was a little thick, but I could have used that. It would have been nice and silvery. So in my goodies here, when I was using these for flowers, I picked up these iridescent. I got, I think, pink and green, but these are iridescent, they call them little flowers. And I thought, wow, I can use that. And they're full of electricity, so they're sticking to me. So what I did is I cut a piece of wire, and I took some hot glue and hot glued, before I did that, I put the wire through this little flower. And if you can see really closely, so I hot glued it. This one's a little bit crooked. It probably was the first one I made. I hot glued them both down, and now it can be used as an ornament. And it probably would have been pretty with red ribbon, I guess. I could have used red ribbon. So whatever your decor was, that is what I came up with. So that was idea number one. Then I thought, well, I'd like to use that silver elastic, and I came up with basically the same idea, but I thought these could be strung in a window. If you string them in the window, imagine the reflection of the sun on those. Or you could hang them on your tree like this. I mean, a big tree, obviously. So that was another idea. And what I did was I hot glued it with the elastic, and I put one of those flower things to kind of hold it all together. And that was another idea I came up with. And the third thing that I came up with was the same kind of thing, except using ribbon instead of that silver elastic. And of course, I've got glue spiders. Is that what we call them? Glue string, but I call it spiders anyway. And this is another way that you could. And you can also decorate pictures with this. You can also put it around different things. So using your imagination, if you space them out with a good spacing, you could use up the whole container by making these different things. So that was my silver balls idea for this month. And I thought, well, I should use up my stash because I need to get rid of stuff. I need to really, these are so full of electricity. Alrighty, so we'll put this back on the tree up here. And we'll get these out of the way. The other thing that I came up with, I was looking at, I believe it was Julie from the Paper Pixie. She's a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from the US. And she came up with these really cute ideas. Now, I only have, these are old Christmas chocolate from this Christmas. I'm sure it's not, I'm sure it's still good. I've got all these Santas. They're a little bit small to put in these little packages. But if you have the mini chocolate bars, actually, you could probably stick 4 in there. Yes, you can. You could stick 4 in there. I didn't even realize. So you could stick 4 in there and put a ribbon around. So this is what I did with this one. Except these are bunny. These are little rabbit chocolates because I am preparing for Easter. And what you can do to decorate it is you can put a to and from. You can put any kind of ephemera here. I don't have a lot of Christmas ephemera up here. You could put that with the to and from. You could put a hole on here, decorate it even more. Where did I put? I'm just going to look here. I've got a package. This is kind of a little bit of all kinds of bits and pieces. There's hearts and boots and hats. You can make all kinds of things. There's little gems in there. There's tiny, tiny little bells in there that you could create something. I've got these. What else have I got in here? I don't have a heck of a lot that's up here. Oh, it's right here, right in front of me. I don't know if I got that last year or the year before, but you could easily decorate the top here with this kind of ribbon. I think that's what it was called. I think that would look really cool. You could put a hole in there, hang it up, and you could put a little sticker on here, decorate it, and so on. Anyway, I thought this was a great idea, and to hold them in, if you're going to use the small little ones, although it seems to be holding by itself when you put 4 of them in there, that's these chocolates here, these Christmas ones. Obviously, we don't eat a lot of chocolate around here because I've got tons of this. And you can wrap it in ribbon. I got the red one here. So you could, you could wrap it in ribbon to hold it in. Now, what else will do really nicely in these little holders is if you have those miniature chocolates, the dollar store has them in a package. And if you get the longer ones, they could go in there and put a ribbon around it. And I think that would be even nice at a craft fair. So I'm going to link her channel, Julie's channel below, so that you can check out how she made it. Very simple. The card, I'm going to just do one really quickly. The card is 3.5 by 5.5. Now, if you have a longer chocolate bar, you could measure it out and just make it a little wider. And the score lines are 3/8 of an inch, 3/4 of an inch, 2, and 2 3/8. And that will give you that little tuck spot. So let me just do this very quickly. Before I do that, I want to round the corners. I like them round. I'm a big baby that way. I just find it looks finished. Then the square, it just adds that little finish to it. And I will get my tear and tape. And this is the thicker one. I wanted the thinner one. Do I have it handy? Well, let's see if this will work. Okay. I'm just going to use this. And if it rolls off, you can always... I should have got another one. Sorry, I wasn't prepared to make it today. I was just going to show you how to do it. Oops. Oops. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I can't find it right now. Okay, so you can use tear and tape or you can use glue. And you fold that over and you fold this one at the third score line, 1, 2, 3. If you fold it over and fold this over, flatten it down, and let's see if we can use our bone folder here. Flatten it down, and you'll see how flat it is, but then when you bring it up and just kind of fold it up, and there you have a cute little gift container. And you could change your adjustments. You could make this wider. You can make it longer. You can add all kinds of goodies on the top. Add Santa on here. Add the reindeer down below. And if you didn't want the reindeer, Santa always goes to the houses, and there's houses with snowmen. So there's lots of things that you could do to decorate this. You just use your imagination. And if you find that the chocolate is a little loose, just add a ribbon like I did around here. And there is another Christmas idea. Well, I hope you liked the video today. I'm just giving you some tips on some Christmas craft fair ideas or decor ideas. And I hope that you celebrate Christmas in your heart every single day. We've been through a lot in the last year, and I think that we all deserve to have a little Christmas in our heart all year round. All right, guys, Merry Christmas to all of you. We'll see you next month with some more ideas, maybe some craft fair ideas, and perhaps even a little look at the past of what I've done for some craft fairs. All right, guys, thanks for joining me, and we'll see you again next time. Bye for now.